I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Rams going up against the 49ers. The opening kick of the new season is straight ahead as we turn it over to our broadcast duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the home of Super Bowl 50, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. An early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Brooks. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down.
Just said, first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebacker. Big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down. They give him 13.
Hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that.
Throwing the football, 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
Going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Over the middle, it's complete. And a big hit at the end. Toss. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game. Had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you again, I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a little bit of time to survey the scene. That's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
So that'll do it for the first quarter as we kick off another season. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Santa Clara after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the
file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground.
They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. Explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right? Let's get set to take over. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost.
That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald.
On the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Over the middle, complete. It's Barnett. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy until the ball moves.
Now let's got you now, Barney.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here.
Pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be out of bounds all the way.
Find a way to get him more involved. Call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half. And that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Get going. They'll look to throw here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And they'll bring him in
better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The 49ers are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Rams didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. 49ers with the football late in the first. Newman's is going to take it off the left edge, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. 49ers is up now by 7. 1st and 10. It's going to be a run play here, and this long run goes for a touchdown. 49ers on 1st and 5. The 49ers up by a touchdown. They'll go with the run here, and he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. Now 1st and 10. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he'll end up at the 25-yard line before being tackled.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one. And that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel. Completion.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Now, here we go. Check. Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there.
Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And room there to work it inside the 25. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain on second down.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And his kick here is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a
in the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A really nice pickup of 14 yards.
Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Secret weapon that you have, and right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver, not just a blocker, as in the days of old.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about.
Losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
A good pickup there at 22. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is
in 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him.
Situation when you're up in the fourth quarter, they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Escaping the pressure right. Open space inside the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Run in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So certainly not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. Their starter forced to the locker room, and they will hand things over to their backup quarterback. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at fourth quarter. They're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Time running out here on the play clock. On third down, that's Taylor, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options.
Can't bounce it outside. That sets up 4th and goal from the 2. Right now, advantage defense.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. After the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football.
Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And when do they start?
Time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together, the defense is going to win one every now and then.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. He's been the go-to guy.
The connection.
Now let's go. 319.
The slot man in motion right. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they still...
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You can just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for San Francisco, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.